Welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to talk about the existence of a limit. By the end of this video, you are going to know how to state whether the limit exists or doesn't exist. So from the previous video, we did an example of how to calculate the limit. Okay, so let's continue with the existence of a limit. So let's suppose we have got the limit f of x. As x approaches a, it's L. Okay, so we can define this limit formally by saying that if f of x can be made arbitrarily close to the number L by taking x sufficiently close to but different from the number a from both the left and right sides of a, then the limit of f of x as x approaches a is L. So from these notes, the most important points which I want you to know is the concept of the left and the right hand side. So this means that if you want to state whether the limit of any function exists, what you must know is you must check the limit of that function as x approaches a from the left hand side and also as x approaches a from the left hand side. So this have shown it to you in this format. So we have got the limit of f of x as x approaches a is equal to L. So meaning that when you see this, you must check for the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the negative side and also the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the positive side. So now, how can you visualize this concept? So this concept, you can visualize it in this way. So this is our function. Let's assume this is our function. Let me do this. Let me just draw like this, okay? So we have got this function. This is our function, which is f of x. And then this is the value of a. This is the value of L. Remember that we were stating that the limit of f of x as x approaches a is equal to L. Okay, so this simply means that if there is this expression here, if I've got this expression here, you must check the limit as x approaches a from the negative side. So as x approaches a from the negative side, f of x will approach what? L. As well as x approaches a from the positive side, f of x will approach L. So this is the relationship which we are having here. Very simple. So if the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the negative side, it's L, and the limit of f of x as x approaches a from the positive side, it's L, then we can say that the limit exists because it is giving us the same answer. But if at all the value which was here and here, they are different, then the limit does not exist. Very simple. So in this video, I've talked about how you can check whether the limit exists or not. So in summary, for you to state whether the limit exists or not, you must check the limit on the left hand side, calculate the limit as x approaches that number from the left hand side, as well as x approaches a number from the right hand side. If your L, or if the value which you are obtaining, which is the f of x, is the same, then the limit exists. But if it will give you different answers or different values, then the limit does not exist. Very simple concept of testing or checking whether the limit exists or not. In the next video, I'm going to talk about examples now in which I'm going to show you how to evaluate the existence of a limit. Thank you for watching this video.